What's going on, people? Welcome back to Drama Free Gaming. It is what it says, and it says what it is. DFG podcast number 29. And with me, my brother from another mother is Jay. As always, what's up, Jay? Say what's up with these people.
Yeah. Hello out there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. It's been a while since we've been here, and we know you people out there missed our voices. If you didn't know it well, we still doing it anyway.
We still doing it anyway. That's right. It's only been about 2 weeks, I think. I was checking and seeing when was the last time we jumped on. A shout out to the 330 subscribers thus far. You guys have pushed the channel over that 300 mark. I appreciate it so much, and I got to give a special shout out to my daughter. I've adopted her. I love her with all my heart. Jesse, if you're listening, Caleb, if you're listening, but this shout out goes to the number one, Jesse, of course, and she knows who she is. Love you so much. She always tunes in, checks us out, and she got the slogan down pat, brother. It is what it says, and it says what it is. So I'm talking about
Oh,
my youngest son's girlfriend. So yeah, she's my number
oh,
one
oh,
fan.
hey. Well, I get no love. Is that bad?
Well,
Okay, I'm
brother,
sorry.
she's under this roof. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's all right.
Okay, I see. I see
She
how it is. I
she
see.
loves the DFG. She tunes in. She hears us chatting and stuff, and chilling and hanging out and talking about games and whatnot, which we're gonna do here in a moment. Let me get some housekeeping things out the way. Of course, you are on youtube.com/drama free gaming. Again, we appreciate you leaving comments. Just tell us, what you think about the vibe of the whole show. It is converted over, you might say, into a podcast as well. And so I uploaded up to anchor.fm/DFG. You can look us up there or on any other platform. I believe Spotify, iTunes, Pocket Cast, wherever you listen to your podcast. Look us up. That's Drama Free Gaming or DFG Podcast. Either way, it'll come up. And yeah, we try to get on here at least every couple of weeks. It's been kind of for us anyways, Jay. It's been kind of slow. Like there's really nothing that's caught our attention. Has there been anything that's caught your attention the last couple of weeks since we last
Uh,
talked?
there was a game came that it's a Chinese developer, the Son Goku. It's like a Wasu Kong game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Journey to the West. That and it's next gen. I recommend you go and watch it. It's like a Journey to the West on the next gen, brother. It looks good.
Is that game that you and I was checking out? Like, what's it called? Black Myth something? Is that the game?
No.
Is that the title?
Yeah, Black Myth, something like that.
Something Kong or something like that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that.
if you guys are plugged in, forgive us, but if you guys are plugged in and whatnot, you guys know exactly the game that we're talking about, and it has kind of like elements of like a Dark Souls slash, I don't
Devil
know,
May
Ghost of
Cry.
Tsushima slash Monster Hunter. I don't know, something like that's a combination, but it looked really dope. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
and they came out and they're actually the developer.
Hmm.
Them cats, man, they were like, yo, this isn't they came out with their own gameplay video and they pointed out all the wrongs. And they were like, this is just this could be done, this could be done, we need help. So I mean, if if they're bringing out this game is next gen, I'm on board
Right.
all day.
Right. It looks dope. I saw some of the actual gameplay for it, and it was impressive. And talking about next gen and all that other stuff, let's pump the brakes a little bit. What have you been playing?
I'm playing a game on PlayStation 4 now called Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.
Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Um, is it if you've ever played Dynasty Warriors and you like the anime Berserk, there you go. That's about the best way I can tell you.
Okay. So it's like a Dynasty Warriors type game. Is that what you're telling
Yeah,
me? Okay,
pretty much.
I'm not into the Dynasty Warriors series. Like, if that's you, that's cool. But I never liked it. It never caught my attention. I know my son played it before, Caleb, so he's probably be into something like that. Cool. We saw the video here not too long ago, a couple days ago actually, and we were impressed with what is it? Gotham Knights. What do you think about that, Jay? Did I lose
You broke
Jay?
up on me.
Oh, sorry about that. Gotham Knights. What do you think about that?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine, brother. I hear you
Oh,
just
oh
fine.
yeah, oh yeah. Gotham Knights. I'm ready. Gotham Knights. I am ready to throw down on. I've been a fan of the Arkham series, and I think you said earlier when we talked earlier in the day, you were going to play. Yeah, I'm ready to get back into the Arkham series.
Yeah. I'm definitely like I got all three. I just picked up the last one. It was like on deep sale. It might still be on sale on the Microsoft store on Xbox. So go check it out. I think it's like $9 or something like that. I'm not too sure, but it's on sale. That's all I can say to that. So if you've been wanting to pick it up or check it out, go check it out and grab it while it's on sale. Because usually those games don't come down. So, but a good
Oh,
pickup on that. That Arkham Knights, Gotham Knights, right? I hope I'm saying
yeah,
it right.
Gotham.
Gotham Knights. It's 4 characters, but it got announced that it's going to be 2-player co-op. And I was kind of like, I didn't know how to feel about that. I was like, okay, this is cool. I can play with Jay, of course, play with you, man. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought it would have been probably even better to get the 4 players on there. So, but
Well, you know how programming goes. If 2-player co-op is the best they can do without breaking the game, I am down.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's probably the programming. I guess just the choice that they made of just saying, hey, you know what? We're just gonna make it a 2-op instead of a 2-player co-op instead of a 4-player. But I already heard the buzzing, and guys, if you tune in and you listen to this whenever this may be, I don't consider us kind of like the mainstream echo chamber. Like, we don't want to talk about what everybody else is talking about, and from that perspective, we just want to give our own opinions as gamers. And I've been hearing already people just upset, throwing fits, tantrums, whatever, that the game, you can't play as Batman, or they didn't announce another Batman game. And I was like, really? Like, this game, from the little they showed us, it was like a alpha build or something, or pre-alpha build. It looks dope. Like, I love Batman, don't get me wrong. Batman's like probably my favorite DC character, but it looked dope to me. I wasn't upset not one bit that you couldn't play as Batman, or it wasn't a new Batman game. So I don't know. What's your take on that, Jay? What do you think?
Well, first off, ladies and gentlemen, let's be smart about this. You think they're gonna put out a Batman game of any sort with any characters and not have Batman in it? I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
You
let's
think
use our
Batman's in this game?
yeah.
I'm hearing it's a direct sequel to the last Batman, which is why I kind of like ran out and bought it. I said I gotta run out, buy this, and play it and get to the story, because I do want to play Gotham Knights. But I don't know. Other than that, I wouldn't really care if you could or couldn't play, or if Batman was in the story or not. Like, for me, it's like it just looks cool on its own.
Yeah.
And
Well,
DC has so many other characters, to be honest. Like, this weekend, and we're gonna get to that as well. But this weekend we had an opportunity, Jay, right? We crashed Jay's house. When I say we, my brother and I went up Friday this last Friday, and we went and crashed Jay's home, and he was gracious to have us in his home, and we just hung out Friday, Saturday, and a little bit of Sunday, and watched a bunch of DC cartoons and talked and movies
Yes, sir.
and it was a lot of fun. And it was my birthday as well, so I kind of like just had a good time all around, Jay. But yeah, but it wasn't for me. The most high profile DC characters out there, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, The Flash, etc., Cyborg, whatever, etc., etc. But it wasn't until like this weekend when I was in your house and we started seeing some of these cartoons and whatnot that I was exposed to like other DC characters, and I was like, yo, this is dope. These stories are like, these are the ones that need to be
Oh,
told. What you gonna say, Jay?
well, the thing is, the DC animated is, I said the DC animated is where it's at, and I think if you're gonna watch DC,
You broke up, Jay. Hello? You broke up, Jay. You say if we're gonna watch
can you hear me?
DC? Yeah, you broke up. What's going on, brother? You're like in and
Hold
out.
on.
You was like in and
Yeah.
out, brother.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix something here.
Okay.
I think this might be on my end.
Yeah. Anyways,
Having some
but take your time.
technical
But yeah, we were just checking out these
difficulties.
DC cartoons, the animated series, and I turned
Can you hear
around,
me?
Jay. Yeah, I hear you just fine. You're good now. You're good.
Can
You're
you hear
back
me,
again.
brother?
I hear you. You can hear me?
Hello?
I hear you. You're there. I don't know why you
Hello?
can't hear me. I don't know. Jay's having some
Hello?
technical difficulties.
Hello?
So we're here. Jay, if you can hear me, just jump out and jump back in if you can.
Hello?
1, 2, 3. I hear you, Jay. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to just to keep it moving, but yeah, we were seeing these DC animated series at Jay's and just having a blast and
Hello?
being exposed to
Testing.
these different
Testing.
characters. Jay, all right, guys, we're sorry about this. Let me see if I can text Jay on the side, let him know that we are hearing him, but he can't hear us for whatever reason.
Testing.
Let's see. I can hear. So yeah, I might have to disconnect Jay and bring him back in. Yeah, I disconnect him. I'll have him come back into the chat. But yeah, but I think Jay was going to say, and when he gets back on, we'll reconnect and whatnot. But I think what he was gonna say, this is where it's at. Watching these DC animated series. I went around. I turned around, I should say, and subscribed to that DC universe, which you can put the app on your Xbox. I think it on your Roku, smart TV, wherever you can find it. And I started watching some of these series to kind of familiarize myself, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. So go check that out. Once Jay jumps back in, we'll talk a little bit more about this DC universe and just the fun we were having with it this weekend. But we crashed Jay's, and there he comes.
No.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
What happened?
I could hear you perfectly fine, Jay, and then you couldn't hear us, so I just disconnected you and send you a text to reconnect.
Yeah, you're good. It's just you disappeared and I couldn't hear you. And I
Yeah,
was like,
you changed your mic.
I changed my mic and I
Okay.
fixed my internet, so we should be good.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. But you were saying about DC.
I recommend as far as DC wise that you need to get on the animated stuff. There's a sale on Xbox Live right now. If you buy movies, you can get 30 DC movies for $79. I recommend it.
Cool.
So I got this brother to watch Batman and Harley Quinn, and this brother was over there laughing and smirking and smiling.
Yeah, that was great. It was totally unexpected. Like, you're so used to, well, I'm so used to watching, kind of like the more serious stuff. And I guess Marvel gets more exposure, so you're seeing more of, all these Marvel movies. Y'all guys know the characters. I'm not gonna sound them out, but it was fun because I enjoy Batman. I enjoy watching Wonder Woman. What was that? John Constantine.
Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't even know about this cat, to be honest. I just did not know about him until we just saw this movie, and then and so many of these other characters that just, I don't know, maybe they do get love, maybe they don't, but for me it was like kind of like my first full-blown exposure, like being able to sit down and watch some of these animated series, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I was just telling people who is hearing us that I joined up on the DC Universe app.
Oh yes, sir. Welcome to the clan.
Yeah, man. I joined up on that. You get a 7-day free trial, and I think I'm gonna just hold on to it for like a month and see, what the content is. And if I burn through the content, then I guess it was worth the $7.99.
Well,
that it's gonna cost. So
they do have comics on there as well. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll be into the comics, but we'll see. We'll check it out.
Well, as they say, you never know until you sit down.
Right.
If it can't catch your attention in 10 minutes, you don't care about it.
Right. That's how I am. But I started watching Son of Batman last night.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, with his son Damien. And yeah, it was good, man. It was pretty good. I was here like an hour and change longer than I should have been up. Should have been sleeping. But I got hooked up on it, and I already got a ton of them in the queue to watch. So started watching the Batman, which one? Batman Beyond, the series, the animated series.
Yeah, man, that's good. Batman Brave and the Bold, Batman the animated series.
Yeah. Now I remember Batman the animated series from back in the days, and I actually was exposed to a couple of episodes here and there, but I really don't remember it. So I just started seeing it from season 1. I think there's like 3 seasons in total.
There was the adventures of the animated adventures of Batman, and then it went further and it was like the animated adventures of Batman and Robin.
Okay.
So there was I think it was like 8 seasons in total.
Okay. There's even like I saw one, I have it in my queue as well to see Batman versus Robin.
Oh, that's well, I can't tell you.
No, you can't tell. Don't spoil it for me, brother.
Man, brother. Oh man, but yeah, man. You welcome to a new world of good stuff to watch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have fun with it. Check it out. Maybe if my son is hearing this, he's probably gonna like hit me up on a text or something and be like, "Yo, you should send me the password so I can check them out." So,
well, that's coming, man. So you ain't even gotta say nothing. It's coming. You know it's coming.
It's coming. Shout out to my son Joshua as well, who is in Albany in quarantine.
What's new in the gaming world, brother?
For me, what's new in my gaming world? Well, you guys see on the screen The Tourist. So I started playing this on Game Pass, and I've put in some serious hours into this game. It's a short game. I haven't beat it yet, but it's been a lot of fun. It's just kind of like caught my attention. It's a real simple game. Pretty straightforward. Check it out. It's on Game Pass. And so I just captured some gameplay. What's that? Jay, you're cutting out again, man.
Like and dislike about the game.
What do I like and dislike about the game?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. You're hearing me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just cut out again.
Oh, okay.
But I heard you say, what do I like and dislike about this game? It's just, it's a goof around game. Like if you guys see on the screen, this gameplay right now is my character in the game is in an arcade, and one of the NPC characters outside pretty much said, hey, if you go in there and you beat all the high scores on all the games, then I guess he'll give me something or whatnot. So I still haven't done it. but there's all sorts of games that you play. There's this game that you guys are watching on the screen. The previous game was like Breakout, um, and it's pretty cool. And that's just one of the little. I wouldn't call it a side quest, but everywhere you go, there's just like a little something to do, and then you open up other islands and whatnot. It's a pretty straightforward game. So actually, who was it that reviewed it? Digital Foundries is the video that I saw that they reviewed it, and they were giving it some praise. And I just looked at it and I said, this game looks pretty chill. It's like one of those, I don't really have to be invested in the game to play.
Yeah.
And it's been that. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. It's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
But that's about it, man. I haven't really been on Xbox and played anything like consistently. So, I'm just in one of those seasons right now where I just want to do something else instead of like gaming,
Oh, no doubt. But I gotta say this brother visited, and man, we all watched the Netflix series called High Score. It's a documentary on gaming.
Oh yeah.
I recommend you guys, anybody, if you're listening to this, watch it.
If you even remotely call yourself a gamer, or just even if you're a casual, it is definitely something to watch. It was so entertaining. I learned a lot from it. We just geeked out with that.
Oh man, he's right.
Yeah.
Like my man with the ET game, only giving 6.
Right? That game was terrible. We talk about that ET game for Atari.
Oh no!
What a terrible game.
Don't take him back, brother. That's a bad time in gaming, right there.
Yeah, I remember watching the ET movie growing up, and I liked it. I was young enough where I was like, "Oh, ET is cool," But the game, oh my gosh, I wouldn't even go back to playing it now. You can pay me to play that game.
Oh no, you can pay me to play ET. Just depends on how long.
No.
I charge about an hour.
No, man. Time is precious, bro. We talked about that. Jay and I and my brother, we talked about the most precious thing for me and time, and I'm not trying to, make it connect to my name or anything, is time. Like I ain't got no time to be messing around with stuff, and which, you know what? Let's just talk about it, man. Let's just get to the heart of it. We're right smack in the, I don't know, maybe the middle of all this next gen console hype, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, the unannounced but worst kept secret in the industry, the Xbox Series S, codenamed the Lockhart. We got Gamescom coming up, I think, on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, the 28th. Today's the 25th. So, no, wait. If the 28th, today's the 25th, it's 3 days from now. Anyways, whatever. Whenever it is, it's soon. It's coming up. My thing is, Jay, I'm exhausted. Like, every time I click on YouTube, it's a video about everything we already know. And you have videos, quote unquote, of, oh, don't forget that the Xbox has this architecture, or the PlayStation 5 has this hardware in it, or blah, 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 blah. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, sick, just sick of it, bro. I'm exhausted. There's like nothing fresh, nothing new. And all I keep asking myself is, when are they just going to release the price? Just give us the price already. Oh no, is it me or what was that, Jay?
Oh, brother, so they want to sweat you out, brother. They got you sweating like a crackhead out here.
Nah, they ain't got me sweating. Trust me, I ain't sweating for none of this. What I'm talking about is just, it's like, I don't remember another generation where this cat and mouse or this playing chicken, this console war crap had gone for so long. I don't know. Is it the times that we living in? Like, is it COVID? Do we blame it on COVID? I don't know. That they don't want to announce the next gen prices. It's going to be a penny. It's not going to be cheap.
Oh, yeah.
So just say it.
Well, you know what? I don't know why they dragging their feet on it, but at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, don't whine about the price. If you're gonna buy the system, just buy the system.
Well, I don't think people are gonna whine about the price. I think, well, let me take that back. Let me take that
Okay,
back.
okay.
People are gonna scream and holler because they need to make them videos. Let's be honest, guys. If you tune in anywhere else on YouTube, and I don't care if you tune in to Drama Free Gaming, I'm just gonna say how it is. This is my opinion and my opinion alone. And Jay hits grown man, he can give his opinion, but we're of the mindset, I think, and if Jay ain't, he can just chime in. But we're of the mindset that, you know what, we're too old for this. And if you're just gonna make a video just to fill out the echo chamber and get the hits and get the likes and keep the console wars fueled and going, more power to you. I'm not gonna do that. The reality is that the hardcore are going to get the high end system. That's probably like, I'm just gonna throw a percentage out there, 5% of gamers, and the rest are casuals, and they might not even have a clue what the architect of these systems are. They don't even care. They're just going to look at where can I play XYZ game, and that's a system I'm gonna get eventually. Or what I think Microsoft, and it's gonna benefit Microsoft, is that they're gonna have the lower end Xbox, and people are gonna go for that because it's gonna be the most affordable. And that's it. That end the story. I don't think there's anything more to say.
I can't do nothing but co-sign on that one with you, brother.
Yeah,
I
because
can't. I agree with you wholeheartedly because it makes too much sense.
well, I was just thinking, who is the Series S for? And I know that other podcasts, you've probably heard it already. I've heard it. Who is that machine for? Because it's a more powerful machine than the Xbox One X that I got right now. And my Xbox One X can play games in 4K, okay? Locked at 30 frames per second. The Series S it's rumored to run at what, 1440 maybe, or 1080 60, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. But it's supposed to be a more powerful, more capable system. Okay. For me, that translates to the casual gamer. That's it. Who doesn't care? You understand? They're just going to get the cheaper box. And if they can play Game Pass on it, they're going to play Game Pass, and that's it. They're not going to pay more money for a high-end machine.
And I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let the old age fool you. This whole everybody want to whine about console wars. I've been through this since Nintendo and Sega, and that was the real console war back in the day. Microsoft put their foot in the game. They did it with the Xbox. They changed the game, but Sony still broke them off with the PlayStation 2, which is still one of the best selling systems of all time. Go look it up. It's the truth.
You know what's funny, Jay? That I don't even think, I'm going to throw this one at you. I don't even think that there is a console war. I think it's an illusion. Really, I really do. Like, I can see how these companies, yeah, they are going to compete for those customers, but at the end of the day, each one has a product that they're gonna put out there. Consumers are either going to go one way or the other, or eventually get both. If the cash is there. And no one cares. Like, to be honest, no one. I don't care. I really don't. I own all the systems. I've said them before. I got a PC as well. I don't really care.
Well, you got the ultimate gaming system anyway in the PC.
Yeah, but I mean, that's besides the point. Like, I don't. Sometimes I look at these console wars, and now again, I think at Gamescom it's rumored that that they're going to show, maybe announce the Series S, and who knows, maybe the price. I just want to know so I can get my pre-order in. That's where I'm at. I just want to get a pre-order in, make sure that I'm in line, and that's it. That's all it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe we're just wasting our time doing this
No, brother.
this podcast. What's that, Jay? Jay, you completely like gone.
That man.
Now you're back again. So if you hear me, you're gone and then you come back on. You sure it's not your mic?
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
There we go. What is going on?
What mic are you using, brother?
I'm using the same mic of all the good mic.
Oh, I was gonna say switch out to the headsets I gave you. Maybe that'll work.
Actually, I mean,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Try that
anyway.
out. Because this one's phasing in and out.
See, I don't know if it's the mic.
I don't think it's the internet. The internet's everything's running smooth.
All right, hold on a second. Let me switch mics real quick.
That's cool. Well, guys, through all the hiccups, you know how technology is. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is Drama Free Gaming. Catch us here whenever you can. I have a bunch of other content, some playthroughs that I need to get back to. Jay will tell you I got to get back to Resident Evil 2 and wrap that story up. Eventually, I'll do that. I went back and started doing Telltale, Walking Dead series. I want to go back to that. I've beat all of them, but I was doing that. I just got on that kind of like that. I don't know. You got the feeling for it or wanting to just go back and replay them. So, but I'm looking forward. I am looking forward to playing a couple of games that are already out at the time of this recording. They've been out on the next gen Xbox console.
And what would that be?
And that would be Ori. I want to play the second Ori.
I thought you bought that.
I got it. I mean, it's on Game Pass, but I want to play the second one. I haven't played it on my X. I want to definitely play it on my Series X, I should say, not my Xbox One X. So yeah, so definitely I want to play that. That's one of the games that I want to go and play. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that is just going to look better and play maybe better on the next gen consoles. There's just so many games in the backlog. I've said it before. I don't want to sound like I'm repeating things. But there's plenty to play, at least for me, on Xbox. And there's plenty to play on the PlayStation as well. Don't get me wrong.
I agree.
Yeah. But go ahead, Jay. What was you going to say?
Oh, no, I was listening to you.
Oh, okay.
Agree with those points, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm just, like I said, I'm just sitting back, chilling. I'm done with the news. I'm done with the, rumors of a new studio, rumors of, Halo Infinite being scratched on last gen systems and blah, blah, blah. And it's holding back the current gen or next gen consoles. I'm like, where do people come up with this stuff? I really don't know.
People always want something to say, man.
Yeah, people ain't got nothing to say, so they just make stuff up.
That's the way it goes.
Jay, anything you want to talk about this evening? Anything you want to put out here? Anything that's on your heart?
Let's see. What would a little nugget of truth that we can have today in terms of anything? A little nugget of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Just because people play video games does not make them any kind of person. A lot of people that, play video games get labeled nerd, geek, whatever the case may be. Don't be ashamed of who you are. If you are a nerd, wear it proudly. You are a geek. Be a geek. It is who you are. Don't let nobody's love, language, or anything else change you for the things you love and the passion that you have, whether it be gaming or beyond. And that's my knowledge for the day.
I hear you, brother. It took me I guess into my adulthood when I got married and started forming my family, as an adult playing games, it was kind of one of those, this is my little secret. Like
Oh,
I wouldn't share it with anybody because, it's cool when you did it when you was in high school or junior high, but it was one of those things that was, you were expected to grow out of it. And
yeah.
it wasn't until, I don't know, I don't even know when the point came that it actually started becoming cool, and the end thing to play, even if you was, an adult, quote unquote. And I think in that documentary that we were watching, I don't know if it even touched upon that. That would have been something good to like really look at and say, hey, was it the arcade games when they started developing games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat that you started seeing an older crowd, or like like Sega was targeting an older population, whereas Nintendo was focused on the younger generation. That would have been like something really cool to like see, like when did older gamers started getting into the scene, and it started becoming something that was more, quote unquote, socially acceptable. That would have been something interesting to hear from that perspective. But maybe if they do another
That would have
season,
been interesting, actually.
yeah, that would have definitely been interesting. But yeah, brother, I ain't got much to say this evening, man. I just wanted to jump on here after having a great weekend, going out there, hanging with you. Was able to go out there again, like with my brother, and finally getting to meet you after like what, 5 years that we've known each other, since 2014,
Yeah.
something like that. And I'm sorry, guys. Jace keeps cutting out. You
The
keep cutting out,
visual.
brother. Oh
I
man,
don't know what's going on. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. This is
it,
a crappy podcast. I know
it's all right.
you can butcher me. Blame me.
It's all right.
Blame
It's
me
all
for
right.
this one.
Yeah, it's okay, man. And your other mic actually sounded better, but it keeps cutting in and out. So I don't even think it's the mics. It's got to be something else. But
I know it might be on my end, even though.
it's all right. It's cool. I'm not gonna belabor this podcast. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Just again, guys, because we don't want to belabor anything that you guys have already heard, already know. Just wanted to share just what's on our minds, what's on our hearts, a little bit here about what's going on with all these announcements. We're on standby. I think Jay can agree to that as well. We're on
Amen.
standby. You know,
Well, everybody always has something to say about gaming, but sometimes you just don't want to follow the crowd.
yeah, I definitely don't, brother. I just don't, like, again, kudos, more power to you if you're putting out here. I mean, I know a lot of content creators that are on the cutting edge. They're every little bit of news that's out there. But at this point, for me, just as a gamer, it's exhausting. It's almost to the point where, when you have something, too much of something, and you just feel sick and you just want to puke.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel almost like disgusted with every other video, or every other minute, I should say, someone's launching a video and you can see that they're piggyback off one another. And if they're not in the same camp, they're arguing, and it's just like, come on, man, I ain't got time for that. It's deterred me from even going on YouTube, because that comes up in my feed and I just bypass it. I don't even give it the time of day, and I just keep it moving. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen here in Gamescom, which I believe is in the next couple of days. Who knows? Maybe they'll announce, maybe they won't. They're gonna just drag it out, which at this point, for me, it'll be a shame. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand. To release a price how much of a difference is it gonna be that you release the price next month or this month? Like, just do it already. Just do it. Just do it. That's all.
Well, this ain't Nike, man. They can't just do it.
Yeah, man. Just do it. That's all I'm
It
saying.
ain't,
Just
it
do it.
ain't Nike though.
Well, whatever, man. So for whatever reason, hey, there's much smarter people than me who are in this business, in this industry. Maybe there's a whole strategy to it. Whatever. Like I said, guys, don't get caught up in the echo chamber. Don't get caught up with the nonsense. Keep your gaming, keep your life drama free. And with that, I'm going to say later. Later,
Mhm.
people.